Now, if you don't save any one of these business tip videos, this is probably our most important topic today: how to pay yourself as an LLC. Now, there are 3 ways to pay yourself. 1, you can absorb the profits as in dividends. 2, you can pay yourself as a paycheck. Or 3, you can pay yourself as a 1099 contractor. Now, let's talk about it. Now, if you do not want to deal with having to pay yourself a paycheck and you just want to absorb those profits, you will have to pay the self-employment tax. You do this if you are a sole proprietor or if you are a single member LLC. And how you get the money from the business is that you have to physically write yourself a check, or you have to transfer those funds from your business account to your personal account. Those are the only way if you want to do it that way. Now, if you want to be a W-9 employee on your company, you have to, number 1, have to make yourself, your business, an S-Corp tax designation. S-Corp is not a business structure like so many people might think. I know it's confusing. Corporation is the business structure. However, you can be an LLC and designate yourself as an S-Corporation. So you pay yourself a paycheck. You will pay taxes on that paycheck, just like if you work a full-time job, part-time job, you have to pay taxes, and you will not have to pay the taxes on the business itself. We call that a pass-through. Now, the last way, my least favorite way, is if you pay yourself as a 1099 contractor. You know what a contractor is. The problem with this is that you will still have to pay self-employment taxes as the business owner, but then you would also have to pay the taxes with getting that money from the checks that you pay yourself as a contractor. So I would say you should decide, are you going to be a W-9 employee for the company, or are you going to be just absorb those profits? But I'll tell you one more big warning. Do not think that you are going to save money on taxes by paying yourself a small salary. You cannot do that. The IRS has already put things in place to protect against that. And I'm going to tell you why. Now, if you want to pay yourself as a W-9 employee, there's a few things that the government requires you to do. Number 1, you have to pay yourself a fair wage for what you're telling them your position is. So whatever title you give yourself, you need to look at the market, see what the average wage is, and kind of fall within that range or that average. Otherwise, you're flagged immediately. And any tax professional will tell you that. I am not a tax professional. I'm a business growth expert, but I want you to fact check anything that I'm telling you with your own tax professional. So quick review. If you are an LLC and you want to know the legal way to pay yourself, you can absorb the profits by writing yourself a check, or by just transferring those funds from your business account to your personal account. If you want to pay yourself as a W-9 employee, make sure that your job title matches the salary that you're paying yourself. And more importantly, make sure that you are getting enough profits into the business that you can sustain the salary that you're saying that you're going to pay yourself. And lastly, as a 1099 contractor for your business, you have to, 1, pay the taxes as an owner of the business, and 2, also pay the taxes as you're doing contract work, as you're telling the government that you're doing. So those are our 3 ways. As always, thank you for joining us. We will see you tomorrow. And like, share, follow. If you are on Facebook and you do want me to keep giving these tips, do me a favor, send me some stars, because I'm just giving it to you.